It's the final game of a 4-game road trip, coming back to where Game 2 was in the second win of this road trip. They'll try to make it 2 on this road trip against the Wareham Gatemen tonight as the Kettleers look to win another game before returning home to Lowell Park on Friday. Welcome back to the Kettleers pregame show, everyone. Tim Crowley joined by Chris and Steph Caray. It's at this park that the Bats really got going the other night. 3 home runs. It's that power that this team will look to pick up on when they return to Spillane Field tonight.
Yeah, Kettleers took a step back last night at White House Field, but just 2 games ago, 6-0 win. Bats were alive, pitching was at a premium. I think it could be the same result here against Wareham tonight.
Both teams entering play today with 18 points to their name in the standings, trying to take ahead one of these 2 teams and really secure themselves in that second playoff spot in the West heading into this week. How does this team recapture the energy that they had in their win against Wareham on Monday night?
Know your personnel first and foremost. New guys are coming in and out left and right, and that's going to be very important for the Kettleers to set up that offense and their pitching rotation for the rest of the year.
Again, we keep seeing a roster change day in and day out in this post-draft part of the season. But let's dive into the pitching matchup tonight, beginning with the Gatemen being Eli Saul out of Sacramento State.
Well, at Sacramento State for the Hornets, went 2-4 with an 8.82 ERA in 50 innings pitched, 49 earned runs, and 38 strikeouts, and hasn't done much better here in 2 innings pitched with Wareham. Above 15 ERA, this guy's going to throw. He doesn't throw super hard, so the Kettleers got to time him up tonight.
And for the Kettleers, it's the return of an old face after 2 previous stints. Trey Holland starts his 3rd trip to Cotuit tonight. His first start in almost 14 months. He gets the ball for the Kettleers on Wednesday night.
Well, his stats at Denison College at the Division III level aren't anything really to be all that excited about. 0-1, 6.23 ERA, but in 2019, much better numbers. 1-0, 4.50 ERA over 12 innings pitched, 10 strikeouts, and only 2 walks. So that's a number that Coach Roberts is going to look for in this game tonight. Keep the walks down.
One thing to keep an eye on with at Denison as well, that key strikeout to walk ratio, 22 punchouts to just 4 base on balls allowed. Look for him to find his 2019 self tonight in his 3rd stint starting with Cotuit. Before we head over and finish up the pregame show, before we send it over to these guys on MixLR, let's go to our keys to the game with our own Lauren Kirkley. Lauren?
Thanks, Tim. Here are my keys for tonight's game. Number 1, bring back the power. After a down night offensively last night, the Kettleers will look to find the offensive firepower they had against Wareham on Monday, where they won 6-0. Number 2, pound the zone and settle in. Trey Holland would have his first start in 14 months after having Tommy John surgery, and commanding the zone will be priority number 1 in his bounce back appearance. Number 3, get at least 1 point. Both teams enter this game tonight with 18 points. Cotuit having at least 1 more will give them the edge and push them into 2nd place in the West. Be sure to tune in at 6:45 with the Carays for tonight's broadcast on the Kettleers Digital Network.